Proctor done fucked up. Okay, Proctor didn't let his baby mama die, and he and. What's up, guys? It's your girl Jasmine Angelique, and I'm back with another video. So today is what are you watching this Sunday? So it's Sunday, it's the end of the week. Like I always say at the top of my videos, that I watch a lot of TV, I watch movies and Netflix and whatever else. I'm trying to get into Hulu, but I have not quite yet. So these are all the things that I've watched between Monday and then this Sunday today, right? So the first thing I'm going to jump right into, Hustlers. Hustlers came out Friday the 13th, okay? Okay, and it had J-Lo, Cardi B, Constance Wu, Keke Palmer, Julia Stiles, who else? Lily Reinhart, and introducing Lizzo, and I think, let me see. Yeah, I think that was all the women who were in the movie, okay? Now, first of all, when it comes to Julia Stiles, everybody know Julia Stiles from Say the Last Dance. And I was like, you know, she got a little older, whatever. I'm like, I know she ain't twirling around a pole, but she was in the movie. And one of my friends actually told me, like, yeah, she's in the movie. And I'm like, nah, she ain't. I ain't see that, but whatever. I'll let you know when I see the movie, okay? She was in it. She was in it, and she had a very, like, simple role. Basically, it was simple, okay? So how the movie starts off, it started off as like Julia Stiles' character was interviewing one of the other characters, right? And they were discussing their life, because the movie was actually based on a true story of strippers basically drugging men, taking them to a strip club, charging their credit cards to the upwards of, $100,000. This one man, he had his whole company, he had a company credit card that they maxed out. And then they maxed out his personal credit cards. He didn't even have enough money to pay his mortgage. His child was disabled. And that's kind of how everything kind of hit the fan. Okay? So I'm not going to get into every detail of the movie, because the movie was based on a true story. So I'm talking about the facts, right? But if you get into the movie and all the people, J-Lo did her thing. J-Lo is a good actress, I feel like. And I love me some J-Lo. I love J-Lo ever since I saw her in Selena. And I was like, oh my God. Oh my God, I love her. Okay. First of all, so J-Lo, if you haven't seen the movie, if you just go see the movie just to see J-Lo with that opening strip routine, whatever it was, that, first of all, J-Lo is a 50-year-old woman, okay? Her body is better than 99.9% of the women my age, younger than me, all of that, okay? I'm like, you know what? I need to get in the gym. For real, okay? And stay in the gym. But she did her thing. Cardi B was so funny in this movie. The few scenes that she did have, she was funny in this movie. The four people that was kind of in the movie throughout the duration of the movie, of course, J-Lo, she also produced the movie, directed it, I think, something like that. With Benny Medina, who is one of her partners, who actually produced the Fosters, and Constance Wu was in the movie throughout the duration of the movie. Keke Palmer was in the movie consistently, and then you had Lily Reinhart, who plays in Riverdale's. She did an amazing job. I thought her character was so funny. She's so innocent in real life, so I was kind of like intrigued, like, okay, what is she going to be doing? Like, how is she going to, transform into the raunchiness of when you looked at the commercials and you're like, oh, okay, this about to be, she did a great job at, keeping her innocence too, because she could not handle a lot of the stress. She did it, but she was always throwing up. It was the funniest thing ever. Like, I'm not even kidding. So that was it. I'll give that movie about an 8. out of 10, just because it did have some slow moments moving in and out of like the juicy parts, and then it got slow and then it moved, so based on the some stuff, I feel like they probably could have took out the movie to keep it going at a fast pace. But then again, I don't know, because I'm not in the editing room. I'm not an expert, so I don't know. But I feel like it was kind of slow at some places, okay? That's just my opinion. Whatever. So the next thing I want to talk about is this movie on Netflix that just came out on Friday the 13th. It's called Tall Girl. It introduced this girl. Her name is Ava Michelle. She played the main character. Sabrina Carpenter played her big sister. And then her dad was played by Steve Zahn, or Zahn, or however way you want to pronounce that. He played in the Diary of the Wimpy Kids. I think he played the daddy or whatever. A girl who, she was tall as hell. She was like 6'1". She wore a size 13 in men's shoes. And I was like, you know what, girl? Me and you touch and agree. Like, our spirits touch and agree with each other, because I got some big ass feet. I'm not even gonna lie. I got big feet for a girl. Yeah, but big feet, I mean, they run in my family, my household. It is what it is. Like, you just gotta like embrace it. I did understand a lot what she was saying with the big feet, because you can't really, because she put an emphasis on having big feet and wearing a size 13 in men. So if she's wearing a size 13 in men, she got to be wearing like a size 15 in women, or at least a 14.5 to 15. So she has some big feet, and ain't nobody making no size 15 shoe for no woman. I don't see it. Even me wearing a size, I'm not gonna get all into all of that, because I'm about to put my business out there, okay? Because I don't want nobody judging me. But if you want to know, you can go to my Instagram page, inbox me, and I'll let you know, okay? Follow me on Instagram, by the way, at Jasmine DQ Exton, and I'm also going to have it in the description, so please do that, okay? So that movie was good. It was funny. It was all about her. She was liking this guy who, pretty much, well, okay, this is the thing. So she had a best friend. Her best friend liked her, but she wouldn't give her best friend the time of the day, because her best friend didn't fit the expectations physically of what she wanted for a man, okay? He was shorter than her. He was much shorter than her. And she like, oh no, I need a guy who's like 6 feet, 6 feet tall or whatever. That's the type of guy I need. And she found that, but he was full of shit. So she like, you know what, at the end, when she realized that it's not always about, the outer beauty. It's not always about the height of a person. It's about if a person gonna ride for you, if a person is going to ride for you and give you the respect and the dignity that you need, that is the type of person that you need to be with. It's not about looks. It's not about none of that stuff at the end. But yeah, so that was it. But that movie was a cool little decent movie. I feel like you guys should check it out at least. Tell me what you guys think down in the comment box. And the last but not least that we got to talk about, which I normally talk about this first, but that's why I wanted to switch it up, was we going to talk about Power. So Power was, okay, so this is the 4th episode. And pretty much I'm going to try to like break down talk a little bit about each character. So the first character that I'm honestly going to talk about is Tyreek. I feel like I need to talk about him, because Tyreek is stealing drugs from Tommy, and he's giving it to the Irish people, and he didn't get himself caught up in some bullshit, because now Tommy didn't figure it out. Whoa, this is my merchandise, and they didn't figure it out pretty much, and he figured out, and also the Irish people didn't put 2 and 2 together, that he's Ghost's son, that he's Tommy's godson. And they're going to use him to his, use him for everything that he got. So he's been breaking into the warehouse that Tommy has, that he has his drugs in, and basically stealing, his merchandise. So the Irish dude, like, you know what? I know who you are. That's cool. It is what it is. But now you have to give me twice the amount of drugs that you just gave me just because I know who you are, which is gonna probably end up being a problem, because it's like, okay, it's one thing when you just skimming off the top, you know, and maybe not nobody noticed, but now you have to come up with twice the amount of drugs to pacify these people. It's like, you just fucked up, you know, you just fucked up. So that was that with, you know, Tariq's over there, you know, doing his, being stupid like always, and he's not smart. He thinks that he knows the game, but he's really just a educated kid, a privileged kid that needs to stay in his privileged lane, but he don't understand that. So the next person we're going to talk about Tasha. So Tasha, she started, now she didn't swindle and deal, some type of deal with the councilman or whatever to get a daycare center. So she has a daycare center now. And she also has a budding love interest, which at the end of this, you know, she basically told him, like, we can't do this. You ain't gonna be able to fight off my man. I mean, fight off my ex. You know, and he like, first of all, let me tell you something. Because dude is fine. Dude is like fine. And he like that fine, but he not like movie star. Like he is on a movie, but he is fine enough to where he look good. But then you'd be like, oh, if I saw him, like you could probably envision seeing him on the streets more than you can envision seeing Omar Hardrick. Cause I can't imagine seeing somebody that damn fine just walking down the street. You know what I'm saying? But dude is fine, you know. But she basically broke it off with him, like, I don't want to see you get into some shit. And he like, I can deal with it. I like you. I don't want to pass up my future. Yada, 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 yada. So that's what that was, right? So then you have Natasha, at Tommy's crib. Tommy's mama come stay with her. Tommy's mama don't really like Natasha because she feel like she's not going to put Tommy's needs first and ride for Tommy. Because if Natasha's have to pick between her son Cash and Tommy, she's going to pick Cash, which that's just the mother's intuition. She knows that's most mothers are going to put their child first. But there are some trifling women. And so far, Natasha, she might just be like, you know what, I might put Tommy before my child. Who knows? Like, we don't know. It is what it is, right? So, the last two people that I'm going to talk about, because I feel like it's the most important. Oh, and I really have, like, one more person, and I'm going to... Oh, I have so much stuff that I want to fucking say about Power, because every single person was in some shit this episode, okay? Was in some shit, okay? Proctor didn't fucked up, okay? Proctor didn't let his baby mama die, and if he wouldn't have never said nothing, he would have been all right. But he like, you're not about to take my child away, and he didn't call 911, so he didn't fucked up. I don't know what to say about Proctor, but he didn't fucked up, okay? So that's really all I got to say about Proctor, because I don't know. I can't wait to see the next episode, and I can't wait to see how they're gonna get this get that little unicorn out of the house and all that other type of stuff. So that's what I want to see, so yeah. But Ghost, he's in his own little thing. He's doing his thug thistle, trying to kill Tommy. I guess he decided because the councilman came in and showed him, like, listen, you ain't about to fuck up my chances. He done got his own, FBI, CIA, whoever the fuck they are, in his pocket. They done came and got Ghost from about to kill Tommy. You know what I'm saying? So he like, you're not about to do this shit to me. So, Ghost trying to be on his straight and narrow. I'm going to see how long that's going to last. And also, Angela's giving flashbacks. She coming, I guess, he's like daydreaming, or he's, envisioning Angela, and Angela trying to tell him something, but he ain't really getting it. So then and Dre came back because Proctor didn't convince James that he could trust Dre. And Dre damn near about set him up a couple times. and Drayden took him to go see the girl who, you know, is the secret informant. He done gave her some money, you know, but he ain't kill her. So that was that. You know, so it's just a lot going on. You know what I'm saying? And Tommy trying to keep all his shit together. I don't trust that damn Jason. Okay? As far as I can throw him, I don't trust him. But this video is long enough. I'm going to end this video because it's like 16 minutes long, and I did not expect to talk about 3 things this fucking long. But anyways, I hope you guys like, comment, subscribe. I hope you guys hit the notification bell so you can get my videos as soon as I upload them. Have a happy Sunday, and I'll be back next Sunday. So yeah, peace.